Hello everyone, today is, guess what? Another review. I'm really sorry if you don't like the review videos, but I have a lot of things that I have been trying out lately that are new, so I wanted to share my experiences with you, and today's item is the Williams Allegro 2 digital piano. So I was in serious need of my own piano to have in my apartment since I'm done with school now. It did not make sense to drive up to school every day as well as pay a fee to use the practice rooms when I'm not a student. So I would have loved to get a real piano, but number one, because my apartment is small, and number two, my budget's a little tight, it made a lot more sense for me to get an electric or digital keyboard. So the most important things that I wanted out of a keyboard were for it to be a full keyboard, meaning having 88 keys like a standard piano would, as well as a more natural piano sound. Of course, no keyboard is going to sound as good as a real piano, but this one that I found sounds pretty dang close to it in my opinion. Now, in order to test out the sound and quality of a keyboard before I purchased it, it was really important for me to find a place where I could play on a bunch of them and test them out in person instead of just ordering something online and hoping it was good. So the place closest to me that had a good selection of keyboards was Guitar Center. And I tried out a bunch of their keyboards, and honestly, this one hit all of my main points. I really don't care about extra sound effects or mixing or some of the other really cool features you can do with certain keyboards. I really just wanted the really basic natural piano sound and a full 88 keys within a reasonable price. Alright, so I thought I would show you guys a couple of features on this keyboard while playing it so that you can get an idea of the quality of sound that you're getting with this keyboard that can be better explained while showing you. So, first of all, as you can see, full keyboard like I've mentioned before, 88 keys. The speakers aren't incredibly powerful, but again, it's a keyboard, so I turn the volume all the way up when I use it, and it has a pretty good sound. So here's just a couple chords. Sounds pretty realistic to me. If you don't like that sound, I have it on grand piano right now, but there are a few other sounds you can get. So this is an electric piano sound, or organ, kind of your cheap organ sound, strings, string sound, bass, a bass, bass piano, another decent piano sound if you prefer that to the grand piano sound, E piano 2, organ 2, kind of sounds like a baseball organ, synth, E bass, and back to grand piano. So those are the main sounds you get with the piano, but then of course you can just switch over here to electric piano for that sound, or organ, pad, bass, variation, mod FX, chorus, and reverb. And I'm assuming, yeah, so you can kind of combine and modify these qualities of sounds and mixes. Again, like I said, I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I haven't messed with it too much. My biggest concern was getting it to work and sound like a regular piano, so I really just use the grand piano setting. Right now you can even record songs, and then there is a metronome setting, transpose, octave, function, yada yada. So honestly, I'm very pleased with it. In addition to the sound quality sounding like a regular piano, it also has a natural sound in terms of the volume compared to piano. A lot of keyboards will just have like one dead sound regardless of how hard or soft you hit the keys, but this one actually will sound softer if I hit it softer. So here's a soft hit, here's a harder hit, so a little bit different. Also, if I sustain a key or a chord, it will eventually diminish and fade out like a regular piano. So let me just hold a chord and show you that. Takes a little while, probably a little longer than a normal piano, but it still fades away instead of holding forever, which I appreciate about this piano. Also, I will say my couple of negatives about this keyboard. Number one, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but this kind of glossy part around the buttons and the main like screen is pretty scratched up. It came this way, and honestly, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't packaged horribly, or the box wasn't damaged either. I honestly think they would have all looked like this even if I had taken it back and said, can I have a different one? This one's all scratched up, because honestly, if I run my finger across it, it will start to make a scratch. So I just think they picked a horrible material when they manufactured this, which is a bit of a shame, but this isn't the main part of the piano that I'm concerned about, so that's not a huge deal to me. Also, since this is a full keyboard with weighted keys, it's kind of heavy. I can move it on my own, but it's not necessarily easy. So keep that in mind if you are somebody who has back problems or has a hard time lifting things and you live alone. You may want to take that into consideration unless you can get somebody to help you set it up. And again, as you can tell, it's on my floor right now. It does not come with the stand or a bench when you buy it, but that's most keyboards. I intend to get one, but like I've said, my budget's a little tight right now, so it's been working for this past month just fine on my floor because it has a good couple inches of clearance on the bottom of the keyboard. So yeah, it's been working all right for now, but yeah, I really hope to get a stand and a bench in the near future. So that is my review of the Williams Allegro 2 digital piano. If you have this keyboard, I would love to hear your feedback about it. And if you have a different keyboard that you absolutely love, please leave a comment down below and tell me about it. This is the first keyboard I have bought, so this whole keyboard world is very new to me, but so far I'm very pleased with this keyboard, and hopefully I will continue to feel that way for years to come. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it if you think it might help other friends of yours. And as always, subscribe if you want to keep up with other videos, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.